Hi, this is Julie with Three Sisters Sundries. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Recently I made this charm dangle for my art glitter glue. I put it on an eye pin and it did not turn out the way I had envisioned. So I am going to remake it today. I just was trying to take my eye pin out of my glue. The pin actually fits, but it's really long, and I had a hard time getting it out. So I've got a new eye pin that I have cut down, and I am just going to file the end a little bit so it's maybe a little pointier. At least it doesn't have a spur on it. So just going to take that little spur off. Maybe. That's feeling pretty good. Let's check it in the bottle and see if it is going to fit. Okay, that fits pretty good. Much better, much easier to get out than the long one. Okay, so I really wanted a big chunky charm. And after going to Joann, I realized that I really needed a chain. I saw some chunky charms there that I really liked and decided that they were all hanging on a chain. And so I got some chain. And I'm just going to decide how long I want it and just hang my beads on that. So let's see. Maybe about this long. I'm going to need my glasses. And I am just going to take apart this chain. Just take one of these links apart. Let's see. Get my other little tiny pliers. Okay, and we'll see how this time goes. I think I'll just take that out. Okay, so I have my little chain. I am going to connect it to my eye pin. I'll get out a jump ring. Now I already have my beads on homemade eye pins. Or I don't know. I guess they're eye pins. And so I think I'm going to try and just transfer most of them over to the chain as is. And I might add a few more short ones up at the top. So let's just take this apart. I have all these eye pins on a big one at the top. Okay, take those off, and they're quite long, so I think I may just take those all apart and kind of start over. So let me take this little charm off. I can use this little charm by itself as just one of the elements. So let's see, let's just pick a spot. That one's kind of short, so I can put it at the top probably. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll want to put that. Let's put that a little closer to the bottom, I think. Or maybe kind of in the middle. We'll see how it looks once I get some of the other stuff on. Okay, first element on. And I also have, I kind of have charm dangles hanging from each one of these things because I kind of made eye pins. I had this crafty daydream the other day about how I could just make a little kind of head pin myself without, and just like put a bead on the end. So let's see how that works. I might just take that off and hang that. May get this kind of twisted into an eye pin. So what I'm going to do is grab with my round nose pliers, I'm going to grab the wire just above the bead, and I am going to pull this one around and then twist it around the top, or twist around that bare wire, and then I'm going to cut off as close as I can to that bead, and then clamp down that last little end there that is sticking out, and there we have just a little eye at the top. So let me put that back on my, let's see, I have a jump ring, and then put on one of the links in the chain, and oh, maybe I can close it. There we go. Okay, I don't know whether I'm gonna like that long. While I was at Joann, I picked up these beautiful beads, and I kind of wanted to use one of them as an anchor, and I'm going with blue and white and clear, so I kind of wanted a big one down at the very bottom as an anchor. So I don't really want anything else to hang down that low, so I think I'm going to take that one apart after putting it on there and seeing how long it is. I think I'm going to take it apart and put some of the little beads up above, and then either use one of these clear ones or probably this blue one of those. These ones, this one is not the right color of blue, so I got them anyway because they're gorgeous. So I think I'll take this one apart after I put it on there. Let me okay. Cut that back off. And okay, I got that off my little charm, but I've decided that I want to put my bottom one on first, my anchor beads, so that I know how low the rest of my dangles can be. So I'm going to make a little kind of makeshift head pin. I'm going to put a little bead on. Let's see, do I want, yeah, I think I'll put a little faceted crystal-y bead on, and then I am going to bring this wire up around it and then twist these two together to form my stop. Okay, and then I'll put my big, beautiful bead. Looks like crackled glass. So pretty. And then I will make the head pin, or the eye pin, excuse me, at the top. Kind of the same way I did that last one. Okay, then I will cut that off as close as I can get it. My tools are not great tools here. I am not really a beater. And that probably is kind of far away from the bead, but we'll go with it. Okay, then I will take a jump ring I have beads rolling all over my table. And I'm going to attach this to the very bottom of my chain. And that will form my anchor bead. So then I can just add some smaller elements all the way up, and then we'll see how it looks. So I'm going to put this back on. Kind of, oop. Told you I'm not a beater. I just get these visions in my head and hope that I can make it look like I have in my head. Okay. Okay, we have a few things on there so far. I like them so far. So I'm going to take the rest of these little dangles apart that I have going on here, and then we'll start making just some short little bead things. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I've taken all my little beads apart, or all my little danglies. So I really just want 1 or 2 beads on each strand. So I think I'm just going to make them all like this one with the bead at the bottom. So I'm going to put this little clear-ish bead on and fold that over. Oop, maybe. And twist that together. And then I will add 1 bead on top. And we'll go with this pretty one here. Actually, I really like these ones. I'm going to do this one. Okay, and then we'll make another loop. I made a bunch of my head pins, my makeshift head pins, so you don't have to watch me make any of those. So I will just get beading. I have a silver bead right here, so I'm going to put one of these white crystal-y beads on with that. Okay, that is how it looks so far. I am really liking it, much better than the other one. I may add a few more beads to kind of bulk it up a little bit and hope that it won't tip over my jar of glue. So I will get those on and be back to show you the end result. Okay, I have got it finished. I am really happy with it. It looks so much more like what I had in my head. Now I know that you just put a whole bunch of little beads on a chain to get that really chunky bead look. So there it is, and I hope you like it and maybe try one of your own. Thanks for watching.